Today we're ranking every single League of Legends YouTuber. Boys, I am gonna be absolutely unhinged, and here's how this is gonna work. So I am solely gonna base these rankings off of their YouTube content and their YouTube content alone. So we're gonna check out their videos, see what they've been posting, what they've posted in the past. Do they belong on Mount Rushmore of the GOATs, or are they trash? Let's get into it, boys. All right, let's start with numero uno. Donkey? I know you guys remember the old Donkey videos, dude.
The bounty system punishes you for doing good. The turrets are annoying. The rank system doesn't work at all.
He was the OG of OG, like parody League of Legends videos, man. I love this guy's content. I think that's an easy Mount Rushmore for me. All right, GBay99. I don't know if anyone watched him back in the day, but he was like an Irelia one trick, and he was never really good at the game. He just like always would get stream sniped, get camped, and was just kind of like hard stuck platinum, I think low diamond player. So I certainly know a lot about that. I mean, my man has produced some of the best documentaries I have ever seen. And for that, boys, he goes into fantastic. Moving on to I Am Ghostblooge. Okay, so Gosu is obviously one of the best AD carry players in the entire world, but his YouTube content, pretty low effort, if you ask me. Videos 1 through 545 of him just playing the game. That's about as low effort content as you can make it. I mean, it's definitely not trash because he's a god, but we'll put it in the watchable for now. All right, now Gross Gore, one of my favorite all-time creators until things got a little bit freaky and weird with him. Honestly, he was so entertaining to watch, but in terms of YouTube content, for me, he's just never had good YouTube content ever, man. He is one of the best streamers, best personalities back in the day, but dude, it's just so much drama and so much unnecessary weirdness going on his channel forever. I'm sorry, Gross Gore, if you see this, dude, I love you, but your YouTube channel is trash. All right, I will dominate the booger picker himself. I think there was a certain point where he was uploading pretty good stuff, but I mean, I don't know, man. This guy basically just uploads hour long of him reacting to stuff, and it's not entertaining. He's just like, he's like co-streams and stuff now. I don't know, man. Back when he made this kind of content, the Hashinshin story and like more of the storytelling kind of stuff, this was definitely a good era for I Will Dominate. But I mean, as time has gone on, I'm gonna have to put him in the trash category. All right, ladies and gents, I Keep It Taco. Okay, honestly, one of the best, actually, you know what? He might be the best Jhin player of all time. Now, I'm going to say this guy is one of the main reasons why I decided to start my second channel, because of how entertaining his videos used to be. I don't know if they're still on the same level, but the editing, the pacing of these, yes, it was just like a really good game that happened, but there was always a plot. Something epic always happened in one of these games. So each upload was worth it. I mean, I think he was only uploading 4 or 5 videos a month. Like, that's how dedicated he was to making sure his YouTube content was top tier. Now, there was no conceptualized content. There was no super try-hard, high-effort content. But I think we got to give I Keep It Taco a fantastic rating, because his content was fantastic. Okay, Kesha. Okay, that's better. This guy I have seen on every damn TikTok that is League of Legends. This guy just yelling and screaming at the top of his lungs on full AP Nunu. Honestly, hilarious streamer. I've definitely tuned in a couple of times. Yeah, dude, in terms of YouTube content, honestly, I think he has potential. I honestly think this guy could have gone like the Jinxie route with his high-ass ADHD energy. But just uploading, you know, gameplays with some cuts, to me, it's not good enough. King Sticks, the king of the jungle. This guy, I feel like, does not get the credit he deserves. He's probably the only YouTuber that actually made good jungle content. Other than Tarzan, of course, like educational content. He might be the only one. In terms of him being like an educator on YouTube, I honestly think he did his thing. He was always very high elo and stuff. I'm going to put him in the watchable category. All right, fellas, Magikarp Used Fly was one of the OG League of Legends YouTubers. I don't know if you guys remember his content, but he used to do like the Champion Spotlight meme videos, and they were so funny. I mean, dude, 8-9 years ago, unbelievable. I feel like everything he put out was just comedic gold. Not to glaze this guy too hard, but I loved this guy's content. Honestly, I'm gonna have to put him in terms of League of Legends on the Mount Rushmore of GOATs. All right, the sexiest League of Legends person other than myself of all time, Mid Beast, you sexy SOB. God damn, you're so good looking. Okay, so my issue with this guy's content is all he does is watch and react to other people's videos and just speaks on a strategy that's going on, which is the most low effort content you could do. It's even less content because it's less effort because he's not even playing. I gotta put you in trash for the low effort content, bro. I'm sorry. Fellas, we're gonna hurt some feelings in this video. It just is what it is. All right, Pansar Dragon. I feel like he's just always been like a shit poster forever. I don't think his YouTube content was ever good. He will even tell you that. He's one of the best League players, solo queue players of all time. But in terms of YouTube content, dude, I'm sorry, Pants. I'm so sorry. I love you so much, but dude, trash. Like, I'm like, this is the most shit content ever, bro. I'm sorry. All right, finally, all right, this is a good segue into Night Blue 3. Okay, Night Blue 3 is definitely one of the weirdest mofos in the entire world. Very, very petty, weird kind of guy. I don't know what's wrong with him, if he's like just never been socialized properly. I don't know what's going on with him. But I'll tell you this, I'm gonna put some respect on my boy's name. Night Blue 3 is easily a GOAT in the YouTube League of Legends game. The best editors, the best editing, just some of the best content I've ever friggin' seen, aka he's a GOAT. Okay, Peckin' Wolf. So this is another, okay, so one thing you guys are gonna realize here is there's a lot of the same kind of content in League of Legends, and I'm guilty of this as well. We love to upload full gameplay commentaries and just shitpost because it makes us money, and like, I get it, and there's an audience for that, but you know, we're trying to be objective here, not subjective, right? And objectively speaking, anyone that's posting just this kind of content, just full gameplay, honestly, without any cuts, is just kind of crazy in terms of content. So I just got to throw Peckin' Wolf in the trash, bro. All right, ladies and gentlemen, Aloe, I think his name is. Alois, NL. I have never heard of this guy, but I've been seeing a lot of his guides lately pop up as I've been playing League for the last 2 weeks. His educational content is 10 out of 10. Like, I just think he basically took what I did and just made it way better, honestly, because he's infinitely better at the game. I mean, in terms of educational content, it's definitely pretty damn solid. I love his thumbnails. I love the concepts he's going. I feel like he's gonna climb the League of Legends mountain right now, dude. He's tearing it up. So I think he has potential to be great. I think he's a little too new for us to put him in the fantastic section or above. So we're gonna put him in potential. Pink Ward. Okay. Pink Ward is an enigma. I've met this guy in person, and he is exactly the same character, the same person on camera as he is off camera. He doesn't say very much, but he's very sweet, very gentle, very hilarious. Pink Ward actually was my neighbor in Austin, Texas. And when I say neighbor, I mean legitimately like 10 steps away. And I actually ended up hooking up with his roommate. And I had to like go stroll over to his house at like 2 in the morning to like hook up with the chick. And he's playing like World of Warcraft, or he's streaming playing Shaco. And I just thought that was like the funniest thing in the entire world. To watch him on the internet just absolutely spank people with Shaco, and then he probably hears me on the other room going to town, you know what I'm saying? I would say it's in the Gosu category. It's not trash because of the such amazing plays that he makes. We'll put it in the watchable category. Now, I'm wondering if you guys all were around during the Bro Fresco rampage that this guy went on. This guy is the original Night Blue 3. He's the original Bunny Fufu. He laid out the blueprint on how to become a billionaire in League of Legends YouTube, okay? He was known for basically playing custom games with his viewers and just doing all kinds of crazy fun ideas, like, you know, the 80 Jin record and all kind of stuff like that. But the only issue is they were full gameplay commentaries. They were incredible ideas, incredible titles and thumbnails, and his personality was really easy to watch, is what I'm saying. But because they were just full gameplay commentaries like this, I know you guys remember this.
Bring it in!
Bring it in. But again, 35 minutes of just that. He had potential. He had crazy potential. All right, my man, Bunny Fufu. I'm sure a lot of you guys know him and I had a little squad together with me, Professor Kali, Pleb, and him. And we were making absolute shabibbity bopping bangers. But Bunny Fufu basically did what Bro Fresco and Night Blue 3 did, but 10 times better in my eyes. And for that, he is going to end up on GOAT Mountain. I honestly think he's about as real YouTuber as it gets, man. In terms of all the content this guy would make. Dude, I lived with this guy for 2 years. He would spend 4 to 6 hours on one video just trying to get like 10,000 AP on Vigar. Or, you know, staying up all night or waking up at this time in the morning just so he could freaking get this glitch done. I don't even know, man. His content and his effort was a 10 out of freaking 10. All right, boys, next on the list, Professor Akali, one of my dearest homeboys. You know, he's gotten a lot of shit, and rightfully so, for his content and all the weird things that he would do. All right, boys, we gotta give credit where credit is due. He went through so many damn phases with fantastic editing and just like maximum effort of him actually trying to entertain people. I mean, the ideas alone that he was able to come up with were honestly pretty damn incredible. A big reason why he got 2 million subs is he was just relentlessly pumping out very, very good content. I got to give credit where credit is due. I don't think he belongs on GOAT Mountain simply because he would do a lot of weird tactics like drama baiting and all kinds of weird stuff like that, which I just don't think makes you a GOAT personally. But honestly, I gotta put him in the fantastic tier. He deserves it, man. He really does. All right, the Balvs, the king of League YouTube currently. So this guy has actually inspired me to play League again because of the way he plays. I used to always be the guy that's like, all right, I care so much about my KD. And this guy dies 20, 30 times a game, but gets perfect CS. And I love that freaking play style. So for that, I'm going to have to say thank you. But in terms of your content, Bobs, I'm going to put you right smack dab in the middle because I think you're kind of dropping the ball. I think if he did Jinxie style content, man, it would be so effing entertaining. Like do the concepts that people want to see. Do one challenger versus this. Do blah, 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 blah. Just go look at Jinxie's blueprint and copy it, man. I think he would be so fantastic if he did better ideas. All right, I'm a cutie pie. Okay, so funny story about I'm a cutie pie. I actually went to Riot Games with Bunny Fufu and Professor Kali in season 10 to test the new season when they released Elder Dragon and all of the dragons. And he was one of the guys that was there. Now, I'm not going to lie to you. I don't know if it's because Cutie Pie was having a bad day or whatever, but I walked up to him in the same room of me and like 7 other people. We're all in a secret little room to, you know, play test season 10. And this guy doesn't even look at me in the eyes or shake my hand or really acknowledge my existence. And it was really uncomfortable. And then he kind of, as we were playing in the same game, he was just being really condescending to everyone for some reason. I don't know why. Maybe it's because he's that much better than everyone at the game. But it was really strange because I was thinking, I'm like, we're all in the same room, buddy. Relax. But in terms of YouTube content, I feel like it's pretty much been stream highlight oriented content. And while I think he's a great entertainer, a great player, I don't think his YouTube content was ever really that good. Yeah, I'm gonna have to put him in. I'm gonna have to put Cutie Pie in watchable. I mean, if you like him, you're gonna just love his content, right? Because it's him, he's funny. But in terms of content, watchable. All right, boys, now the king of League of Legends, Tyler 1. Tyler 1, honestly, the things that this guy has been able to do, it just blows my mind. I just cannot believe how much this guy grinds. I thought that like Bunny Fufu or Night Blue 3 or even myself were grinders. Dude, this guy has taken this to a whole new level. You know, I'll say his YouTube content definitely has been very low effort. Pretty much forever, I would say. It's always been like stream highlighting and stuff. And I really don't understand. He gets no views for how massive this guy is. Tyler 1, if he cared, could be getting 1 million views every single video. But then again, why would he care, right? I don't know. Just my thoughts. So for the YouTube content side of things, dude, I'm just going to have to throw him in watchable. If you like Tyler 1, you're just going to like his content. All right, boys, Rat IRL. Okay, I always thought this guy was hacking or cheating because he would always drop 40 freaking kills in like challenger lobbies, and I never understood how he did it. But now I understand Twitch is actually a broken champion. But in terms of YouTube content, he cuts up the videos and stuff like that. But again, guys, it's just stream content, dude. He's got to go unwatchable. Okay, Rav. Rav is actually one of my favorite YouTubers of all time in League of Legends. So from what I know about Rav is Rav actually takes a ton of time to do the script work and write out an entire set of dialogue to put into his videos. So, I mean, in terms of effort, dude, like, good God. In terms of the concepts he comes up with, Yasuo syndrome, no one in the league space has ever done anything like this, and no one's ever copied it, because you kind of can't. This guy's basically doing stand-up comedy online. I have loved everything he has ever produced. So, in terms of Rav, dude, respectfully, we got to put Rav in the GOATs. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, Red Mercy. One of the sweetest human beings I've ever met. I have met this guy at least 2 or 3 times in person at random events, and he's always been so effing nice to me. I wish him all the friggin' best, but I might have to tear him apart here. Guys, Red Mercy basically became the guy that just talks about new things. He would turn on his camera, I'm sure you guys all remember, and he would just talk about updates or skins or leaks or whatever the hell is happening. And that's fine. He's here to make money and just do his thing. But I feel like a long time ago, dude, he did make pretty decent content. Like, yeah, he was doing the 1v1s versus all the famous people and stuff. He was making guides. But this dude, this was a long time ago. Long time ago. We're talking 6 years, 7 years ago when he was doing the good content. And I'd say at least for the last like 3 to 4 years, all he's done is just this kind of stuff. So, God, I would say if he kept it up, we would have put him in the Fantastic. But because it's been more than just 1 year, it's not like it's only been 1 year of him like doing stuff. He's been doing that kind of content for like a long time. I'm going to just put him in the potential, boys. I know people are going to hate me for that. I think at one point he was fantastic, but we're just going to put him there for now. All right, for all of you that remember Sky Williams, actually one of the funniest humans alive. The most relatable concepts I've ever seen. 5 reasons why your jungler hates you. 5 reasons why I hate 80 carries and blah, blah, blah. They were always so funny. I don't really think they were that high effort of videos. I mean, these were 11 years ago, 10 years ago. That was YouTube back then. It really wasn't full of, the craziest effort and stuff, but it was, for the time, it was so funny, man. He deserved all the success he got at that time. So I would say he definitely had a lot of potential to become a really big streamer, a really big personality. I don't really know what happened with him, and I never kept up with him, but I could easily see this guy being at 2-3 million subs and streaming to like 5-10K people at a time, easily. All right, my boy Ross Boomsocks. I think Ross was a very funny guy, but his content honestly was pretty dog shit. He had very, very, very great ideas, but they were just so hard to watch after, you get the concept after 10 seconds. It's just, I don't know. I'd say conceptually, Ross might be a genius. Him executing those videos were really not that great. He's either watchable or potential. We'll put Ross with the potential. I mean, the concepts he had were hilarious. All right, boys, the king of shitposting, SRO. I gotta give credit though. I have never seen SRO miss an upload, guys. Look at this. He has uploaded every single day ever since I started YouTube, which I think was 7 years ago or so. I've never seen him miss an upload. For that, we got to give him mad freaking respect, okay? My boy, he's doing this like it's a 9-to-5 job. He is killing it. I bet financially he's dominating the world right now. But in terms of content, it's about as low effort shit as it can be. All right, Solar Baka. Probably, actually, no, not probably, the best, most scariest GP of all time. I've actually 1v1'd him a few times, and it was friggin' terrifying. And now, anytime I play against a GP, I have friggin' PTSD, so thanks a lot, bro. Okay, so I don't know if you guys knew this, but I actually managed his channel for, I think, a year and a half, maybe. And in terms of content, our strategy really wasn't to go, like, over the top, high-effort content. This is kind of like a weird, biased answer I'm gonna give. You know, my specialty has always been the ideas and the thumbnails and the titles and like that kind of stuff to get people to click on it. But I mean, in reality, dude, a lot of these videos were just, I would tell them to record something and then we really wouldn't cut much. Maybe we cut out some deaths, but it really wasn't that high effort of content. I don't know, dude. I'm just gonna throw them in the watchable. I don't know where to throw them because we got a conflict of interest here. You know what I'm saying? All right, boys. TF Blade, Tobias Fate. We're gonna have to throw you in the fantastic. He has a way with his editing team where they are producing. They're trying to make you laugh. It's almost less about the game and the outcome and more about just his personality and the little funny things that happen in the game, which I really appreciate. You don't really see that very often because everyone's focused on how many kills they get or how many games they won, what rank they are, and he doesn't really seem to care about that at all. So for that, we got to go fantastic. Same thing with Trick 2G. The style of editing really emphasizes his personality, and I really appreciate that. But again, both of these guys aren't ever doing concepts. They're not doing YouTube style videos. They're just taking things from stream and they're having their editor do a very good job at it. They're doing a fantastic job at it. Okay, Calcep, I love you, bro, but we're going to start to speed run these bad boys. All right, here we go. Calcep, watchable. Zwag, low effort. I can't put him in shit. We have to go watchable. I think Zwag does the best job at the full gameplay commentary because he just has such a gentle voice. He's not aggressive and loud and annoying like I am. And he just is so damn good at the game. He's very fun to watch for that reason. So for that reason, we throw him in the watchable. Expetu, I love your, I don't know where the hell you're from, but I love your accent, sir. You have the best accent in the entire world. He's so damn good, we got to throw him in there with Zwag. It's the same kind of content. All right, Yasuo, one of the best, easily belongs on the Mount Rushmore until he sold his soul for money. And the gambling, just kidding. We have to throw him in the GOAT section, boys. We have to. Sadly, his channel is deleted because of the gambling stuff that he did. So, you know, my boy, he rode off into the sunset with the bag for sure. But, I mean, at a certain point, dude, he was doing very good. Very, very, very good content. He was doing like the 1v4s and the actual YouTube style videos that were trending at the time. And he was just doing such a great job. Okay, Vandril. Vandril is the guy that basically is I don't know how he finds all these bugs and glitches or whatever the hell's going on. I mean, anytime I want to find some kind of glitch or something that's happening in the game, you always just type Vandril. You don't go anywhere else, you just go Vandril, right? And for that, that's pretty awesome. We're going to have to throw him in the watchable. He serves his purpose. I wouldn't really consider him like a YouTuber, I guess. Not like a personality or he doesn't make like conceptualized videos. He just finds bugs and puts them on the internet for us to see and we all enjoy it. So, I mean, there's a good exchange there. Pianta. This is someone I really never watched that much. He almost seemed like he is a Minecraft YouTuber within League of Legends. As if he makes, you know, content for children. That's kind of the vibe that I get. No Flamerino, just kind of saying. But, I mean, it's basically just him playing a game and it's edited. He has a very unique personality that I think you either love him or you just, like, it is what it is. And for that reason, honestly, I'm going to put him in the watchable section. Okay, King Nidhogg is probably one of the most disgusting Nidalee top, I think it was, players. I don't know. Every clip I've ever seen on Synapse of this guy has been disgusting. In terms of YouTube content, though, I mean, it's just shit posts, right? This guy definitely is just like a solo queuer streamer, and that's pretty much it. We're gonna have to throw him in. I gotta throw him in the trash can. I'm sorry. In terms of YouTube content, dude, it ain't it. All right, Ioki, the god of Leona. Okay, so I actually have a pretty interesting take on Ioki. So For some reason, you know, I've always noticed him kind of on the sidelines, and him, in my eyes, I don't really think this guy ever caught his stride on YouTube or just really the internet. And I think my reason is all I ever saw this guy do was copy people. I never, ever, ever have seen him come up with his own original content, ever. Every video that I made, every channel that I made that went viral, he would copy it. And that's fine, right? That's a part of the internet. You're supposed to copy each other. I'm not flaming him for that. I'm just saying I never saw him really make an effort to make his own way. He kind of was just like the Leona guy, and like that's it. In terms of that, like lacking that creativity and originality, we're going to put him in the watchable section, and mainly this just because it's low effort content, but he did grind his ass off in terms of, yes, he was out there recording every video that he possibly could get his hands on. So I respect the hell out of that hustle, that work ethic. I just wish he would have branched out and tried to come up with some of his own stuff. I think he would have had a lot more success online. All right, I don't know if you guys remember Heisman, but Heisman is actually a big reason, one of the reasons why I got inspired to do my Diamond Undercover series. He basically did this video where he he was like boosting a booster, and I was like, oh my God, I could do that same thing, but I could do it with a coach and blah, blah, do it in my own way kind of thing, right? Man, I remember Professor Akali and I made friends with this guy so long ago, dude, and us three were grinding this together. It was so fun. Like to meet a friend that we were all doing the exact same thing at the same time, and we're all pushing each other to be better and stuff. Honestly, I gotta give Heisman the potential. Okay, ankle spanking, you know, I never understood how this guy had any subscribers. I really never understood. I think he was a part of like a really popular early league squad. I don't understand. I'm not trying to be a dick, but this guy's content was about as low effort as it gets, dude. I think he's one of the founding fathers of the full gameplay commentary. There's nothing wrong with uploading full gameplay commentaries. Like, I still do it. I get it. But that's your whole shtick, is just that's trash, bro. I'm sorry. Okay, Spear Shot is a hilarious Pantheon main. This guy, to me, I saw this so long ago when this guy had like 30K subs. I reached out to him. I was like, hey, dude, let me manage your channel and stuff. He politely declined, and I respect him so much for that, because now my boy is at 183,000 subscribers, okay? Man, this guy reminds me so much of Gross Score and what Gross Score should have been. He is in the potential category or the watchable category. I think we have to put him into potential because he has the personality of like a Jinxie, and I think he could branch off and do real content, like conceptualized content, and honestly go to like 1 million subs all day long. Okay, Droot is the Camille guy that never shows his face or only shows his eyeballs. He's the reason why I always play against Camille's, and I friggin' hate him for that. But YouTube content, again, pretty stale, just stream highlighty kind of stuff. We're just going to throw him in the watchable. I mean, I personally do enjoy watching him. If I ever come across a clip of him, I think he's hilarious, but so freaking talented at this game. Okay, Duanal, aka Duanal. He kind of just like wants attention, so he'll say and do anything for attention, like Aiden Ross, which I don't like. But you kind of gotta respect the hustle at the same time. I don't know, man. I honestly think his YouTube channel is just one giant stream highlight, personally. I think that's all this is. So for that reason, we're gonna have to put him in watchable. Okay, Vars. Vars has actually made some pretty damn good videos that I have watched fully. He just has like some really interesting videos, like the removed abilities, the most hated champions, why no one plays Rel. Just pretty fascinating stuff. So in terms of effort, it's definitely more effort than what everyone else has been doing in League for a long time, for sure. I feel like I gotta give him, it's either potential or fantastic. He definitely puts in more effort than all of them, so we're gonna have to put him in fantastic for sure. And finally, we save the best for last. Everyone get the f out of my way, baby. Nah, I'm kidding. Okay, let's get real. Let's do some self-analysis. Okay, fellas, so let's talk about this. I feel like some of my most viewed videos are incredible, and at the time they were definitely 10 out of 10s that everyone in the scene copied, which is good. I also shit posted full gameplay commentaries too, so I kind of did both at the same time. I definitely loved doing this kind of content way more, but you know, at the time when you post a Diamond and Bronze full gameplay commentary, it gets 1 million views and you make, I don't know, $1,000, $2,000 off of it, you're like, oh yeah, I'm doing that again, right? But, you know, hindsight 2020, if I could go back in time, I would never do those videos and just do the conceptualized stuff, right? Because it was so rewarding. It took me forever to freaking do those. I'd write the scripts for them and blah, blah, blah. I also had my Glacierr gaming thing, which we're currently uploading to right now. Ha, 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 ha. And this was pretty fun too. I felt like we did a pretty good job on YouTube at the time. I mean, I definitely was coming up with a lot of the thumbnails and concepts you still see today, which is cool. I'm going to give myself definitely not a GOAT. We did not deserve that. I'll give myself either potential or fantastic. I'm gonna give myself fantastic. I think I earned the fantastic. We definitely had a potential to be a GOAT. I think we would have been a GOAT if we only did the Diamond Undercover-esque kind of content. That super high effort, take forever to freaking make those bad boys. And boys, we're gonna end it off there. Let me know anyone down below that I missed. I'm sure I missed a ton. Or if you disagree with me, boys, call me out. Let me know what you think. This is my tier list, and if you have a problem with it, you can go in, read between the lines. Just kidding, boys. Love you guys. We're streaming every day on Twitch, boys. We are back at 9 a.m. PST. Link in the description. Love you guys. Peace.